G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the new Nextorch TA30D Max. Let's check it out. All right, a quick in the hand view before we go to the table. So I'll just get it to tack. So this is what it looks like in the hand when you've got the tactical ring. It's quite comfortable actually. The body fits really nicely into your palm, and then you've got a lot of head coming out of the back of your palm, so you can smash some glass if you need to, or flash and smash for a self-defense move. I don't know, depends. Now, let's just get a beam on the wall there. So that is, look at that hot spot. So that is your 4000 lumen max. Great hotspot, great amount of spill. The spill does have these weird cutoffs, but that is due to the glass breaking beads and the bezel there, which is very important to, there it is, very, very important for actually breaking glass. And as you can see there, you've got 3 of them. Give them a good whack on a window in an emergency situation, and that window should break quite easily. Now, really cool to be able to use the dial to just change outputs with your thumb or with your thumb and finger, depending on how you want to do it. And apart from that, it's a great light. Let's check it out at the table. All right, so in the box, you will get the following. The TA30D Max User Manual, and that is the information you're going to want. Well, that is the information you're going to want to look at. I'll cover all that information anyway. There's also just how to use it and everything like that. I'm going to cover all that in the video, but that's what comes in the user manual. You get a Nextorch branded lanyard. Decent quality, nothing to write home about, but still pretty good. If you pull the stopper all the way up to the back, it will come off though, so be careful. Or if you don't want the stopper, just rip it off. You will get a USB-C to like the standard USB charging cord. That charging cord is going to charge the battery itself. So the battery has a USB-C charging port, so it'll charge that. The battery is a 21700 4800 milliamp hour 3.6 volt Nextorch battery, and you get a pocket clip. So if you don't like this, you can just clip the pocket clip on. Now, there, wait, where is it? There. So I don't know if you saw that, but underneath there, see there, there's like a little opening for the pocket clip. Oh, an opening for the pocket clip right there. So if you notch the pocket clip down there, it's going to stay there nice and snug. It's not going to move. So just another little kind of interesting characteristic that Nextorch thought about that they didn't have to think about, but they did. Just shows innovation and things like that. Now, the battery goes in positive side up towards the tail, which is not usual. So just be mindful of that when you are putting the battery in, and we have liftoff. Okay. Now, just take a quick look at the box. So we do have a max lumen output of 4000 lumens. We've got strobe, thermal buffer, okay, and one-step strobe technology. 5 modes: momentary, tactical strobe, high, medium, low. And pause this on the back if you want to see whatever you want to see. We do have nano ceramic window breakers. They're pretty stock standard for Nextorch. I do like the way that on this one, on the bezel here, it is kind of like a gunmetal black or gunmetal gray as opposed to just a standard stainless steel color. That's really cool. Orange pilled reflector down there with a flat emitter, which is going to give a lot of throw but also a lot of spread because of the orange pilled reflector. All right, so one of my favorite things about this light is how it feels in the hand. So firstly, you can move the tactical grip ring around the way you like it. I like to put it on one of the flat areas there like that, so it just pockets nice and easy. It does pocket nice and easy. It is a large light. It is a 21700, so it is a large light, but it's very much a comfortable light in the hand. The tactical ring really does fit at a nice spot, allowing your thumb to fall naturally onto the tail switch. Now I'll just lock it. Now if we look here, we do have kind of a very smooth feel on the head there. Really nice finish that Nextorch has. They're a very high-end production light brand. Then we've got some grip on the body here, some grip on the tail there. Really cool light, guys. nice edged ribs here, which are gonna stop it from rolling. So if you send it rolling, it's gonna obviously stop from this, but if you don't have this on it, then these ribbed areas on the head are gonna just allow it to sit and not roll. And if it is on a slight slant, it won't roll off. Now we'll check the overall height, which is 15 to 15.5 centimeters from head to tail. The face width is just over 3.5 centimeters wide. And the body width is roughly just under 3 centimeters wide. And then the tail, where the mode ring sits, is just over 3 centimeters wide. The tactical ring is 3.5 centimeters wide. Now we got an overall weight of 248.7 grams. That's fully loaded with the 21700. So if you're holding the light, back here like this, you can feel the weight at the top end. If you're holding the light the way it's designed to be held, it does not feel too heavy whatsoever. All right, so the user interface of this light is friggin' awesome. So I don't know if you noticed before, but when you've got it in the tactical grip, you can actually just turn it on by turning the dial. So there is a dial here, and as you can see, there's tack, lock, 1, 2, 3. So lock obviously is lock, right? Nothing works. Tack, nothing's on, but if you half press, you get the momentary 4,000 lumens, and then let go, it turns off. Half press, momentary 4,000 lumens, let go, turns off. If you full press, you get the momentary strobe, 4,000 lumens, let go, it turns off. Then you go, and I like the way that that's on the other side of lock. So you know that if you turn it all the way to the right, you're in tactical mode. Now, why would you be in tactical mode? Well, I would be in tactical mode if I was walking around the streets at night, maybe walking home from work, walking home from the station, walking to the station, walking to the shops, whatever, walking back and forth from your car, I don't know. I would put it in tactical mode straight away. And then I would just have it in my pocket, in my hand, or even out of my pocket in my hand, and I am ready to either fully mash in the button for a strobe or half mash in the button for a turbo 4,000 lumens if I wanted to see a lot of light, right? So very much a good mode to have it on when you're walking around the streets if you want surprise light. If you don't want surprise light, then you turn it on to 1. So 1 here is your low mode, 70 lumens. You'll get that for roughly 40 hours. Then if you turn it again, you've got 2. 2 is 550 lumens, which you'll get for 5 hours. And then if you turn it on to 3, 3 is 4,000 lumens. So that's the top output you can get, but that's sustained. That's not momentary. And you get that for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is going to get you about 450 meters. However, I am going to guess it's going to step down because it's going to get very hot. Even my hand here is getting very hot. So I'm sure that the head is going to start to get very hot. So I'm sure it'll step down. It doesn't give you a step down time, but I'm sure it will. But here's my favorite thing about this light and about most Nextorch products that have this dial ring here. So I've got it on low right now, just a cheeky little 70 lumens, and I'm walking around with 70 lumens. Now, if somebody threatens me or if I need immediate light, I can half press to get to momentary 4,000 lumens and then let go and it comes back down to low, or I can full press and get the 4,000 lumens strobe, which is very disorientating. So that's got to be one of my favorite modes from Nextorch, because you've got your light that you want and that you don't need anything else for if you're just, walking around the street. And then if you do need the self-defense or the really high light, you've got that in an instant. Very clever user interface. And then of course, we put it back to lock if we are storing it and we don't want it to turn on. So all in all, this is a fantastic light. It is large for an EDC, okay? But I would say that with the user interface and with what it's capable of and with the glass breaking beads and everything like that, this is a very, very nice EDC. If you're someone who's happy to carry a 21700 style light in your pocket or in your car, this is an awesome light for you. Now, this light has a 3 meter impact resistance and a 3 meter water submersion resistance as well. So that means this light can go down to 3 meters, no problem, underwater, and you can drop it from 3 meters high, which is bloody high, and it's not going to get damaged. And you can feel it when you feel it. It's a solid product. Nextorch make solid products, and this is no exception. All right, let's head out to the night shots. All right, here it is, the new Nextorch. So, ooh, bat. So that is on low and pretty good. Then I'm just going to turn the back of it there, medium. Nice hot spot. A lot of light. Now, oh yeah, that's the money shot. Let's go over here. Nice. Great reach on it. Really great spread. Large hot spot. Absolutely awesome. And then let's go to tack. Wait, that's all the way. Tack. That's momentary. And then momentary strobe. Let go. Momentary, momentary strobe. Bloody beauty, mate. There it is. I'm out of here. See ya. All right, so let's talk pros and cons. One of the cons I would have about this light is that it is heavy and big. Now, that is a personal preference though, so some people like heavy and big lights. This would definitely be great for like a security guard or something like that. Put it on a belt, something like that, I would imagine. It would actually be really cool if it came with a belt holster. That might be a bit of a missed opportunity, because this is definitely a good security light. If you're, walking around a building, surveying a building, you're going to want to put this on a belt and on a holster, not so much in a pocket. So yeah, maybe they should have included a holster with that. And you know what? I'm sure I know Nextorch offers holsters separately, but I think even just like a nylon holster to be included with this light would have been pretty cool. Anyway, apart from the weight and the size, everything else is amazing. User interface is absolutely awesome. As I said at the table, I love the fact that you can have the light on low, but still access your turbo or your strobe. That's great. I love the option between a standard pocket clip that I showed you at the table or the tactical fingering there. I love both of those options. You can choose which options are good. It's good to have options. Now, as you saw at the night shots, this thing friggin' blasts. So I have no issues with the output or the runtime or anything like that. The distance it reaches is fantastic. So all in all, it's a great light. If you are interested in it, check the link down below. And if not, don't worry about it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.